Hello, good day. Today I'm going to record a little bit of Ogame. It's an online game, so uh, this game is old one. It's more than I think 15, maybe 17 years. I think it may be older, but you will. It's a game with a history, so many of people who are playing this game or play this game are just can remember that game. Okay, there is a announcement from Ogame from October the 31, so that means at the end of the October, that we that is going to be very different since today. Okay, and what was very interesting to me, it's going to split players on playing basis. So on the players who are attacking and like to attack, based their game on attacking, it's going to get more benefits if they choose to be a attacking empire, hostile empire. The empire which one wish to base their game on mining, don't have much time for attacking, spying and other. They are going to have different bonuses. So it's a very finally it's a very good move forward. No matter this is just a base game, a browser based game, but it's still very interesting because I'm repeating myself. This game is a game with a very long history, a decade and more, almost 2 decades. So, okay, I'm not sure. This is a new server. I think it's about a month, but I'm not sure it's going to work for. Yeah, it's a 6, 8, 9 build, as you can see. I'm not sure but I think it's going to make every server build 7, so it's going to be update. So that means every server will be updated with that new changes. As you can see, after very long time, I am trying this game again. Interface, I can see there is very interesting new things here. A little bit about the planets, and but long time ago there was still progress forward. So the defeated defender, when have defeated defense or fleet, whatsoever, have a very good chance to recover its fleet. That's a very, I am repeating, very good news. Because why? The people, all the players from all times before all these new things, uh, new games, modern games, they're gonna be discouraged if they lost their fleet, which they are building very long years. Almost maybe 1 year, 2 year, they are building a fleet, and and someone just crash them and recycle them. But after some changes, uh, they get a second chance to very fast rebuild their their fleets, so the damage are not that great as was the ones. So that's a very good move forward. And after this update, which will be, I think, in a couple of days, there is a schedule about that. It's gonna to change. Yeah, it's a 2002, so that means 17 years this game are still running, and it's a very great thing. The game is very interesting because you are competing. The player are competing. Are competing with other players. There is no AI in the game, so that means all these players are the real ones. There is just one account per player, so that means that means players can attack you every moment. There is not where there is a diplomacy, there is alliances and etc. But that also means other players can attack you. So, but that's a very strategic team about. So why? Well, it's a you must have something to attract attack, a possible attack like me. I was having 7,000 and more because the attacker have 75% loot. It's not 100%. So that means what that means. That means I just lost 4,471 metal, the crystal 2,370, and the deuterium, that's fuel, space fuel, the only fuel we got here, except the energy. Okay, if we say energy is a fuel, okay, 315. So that means 7,000 and something. The attacker are good against me. Okay, but this is just the beginning for me. But never mind, the beginning. We are all the beginners at the beginning. So what that means? That means I don't have a defenses yet, but I'm going to have this rocket launcher. My old playing style was a defender, and but that maybe it's a so-called turtle. That means the player have various defenses build up, and the attackers, possibly attackers, which are attracted by resources, maybe stellar sorry about this, stellar hegemony, maybe they can attack, but some I prefer defense. I got no much some very good, very big use of it, but I prefer that because I like that. You know, I like to be sure. I like to have some defense which can distract a little bit the possibly attackers. So that means it's not that easy. There is no very good part of player community on this universum won't probably attack me for their own good, but who can attack? It's the players from the above list, so that means the top players, but they won't attack except they are attracted by some reasons, as I already said. So as a successful defender, I can choose to just manage that risks. So there is a diplomacy, there is possibility to enter alliance with some strong players or etc. But as I said, it's an option for every individual for itself. I don't have to build defense. I can just build my fleet or build up. But in the beginning, everyone are just build up their economy. Economy is a very economy cannot be destroyed in this game. Economy cannot be destroyed. There is a buildings created and they can be destroyed just by owner of that planet, so that is very very good. But it could be maybe interesting if in future some update to after some very very strong attack, let's say with Death Star ships, maybe the development team would risk a little bit and maybe make possibility to a little bit to be damaged, not destroyed entirely, because it's a little bit too much to be destroyed. Can you imagine 40-50 level of this mine to someone just destroyed? It's a very very enormous level of amount of resources just invested in such a level. So but it's an interesting idea, you know. It's more interesting if someone can manage to a little bit do something bad, more bad to enemy's planet, but still but also the defender must always and yeah, in this game it's a very very sensitive thing for players, defenders, and also attackers to have an opportunity of quick restoring, quick repairing, and quick quick build armada of ships which players build years and years and years. So if that is not possible, but it is possible, because just to see which one build oh yeah, space, I think it's a space, yeah, space docks. Wreckage can be repaired in the space docks. What that means? That means players can repair their lost ships, but not lost resources, of course, in this space 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 buildings. The space docks offer the chance to repair ships that have become a wreckage through the course of a battle, of course. This can be completed with more favorable condition that than a new construction in the shipyard, and has a maximum repair time of 12 hours. And yeah, this is you have a limited time to start these repairs, because wreckage will only appear if at least 150,000 units are destroyed, including 5% of your ships which were involved in the battle. Since the space dock remains in orbit, it does not require any planet fields. That is a very good, but there is a terraformer, so we can always have a new space on the planet for buildings. Okay, I didn't so this from the time of wreckage is created, there is a 3 days to commence with the repairs. The repair ships then have to actively be placed back in service once the repair is completed. If this does not happen, of course, they will automatically go back into service after 3-day pass. Okay, so there is no losing ships which but this one I don't wreckage will only appear if at least 150,000 units are destroyed. So 150,000 units are destroyed. That's a tremendous amount of units. What that means? That means if player lost less than that number, the wreckage are not appearing. What? Level 1 is 9% ships in the wreckage. Level 15, 11, 20 ships in the wreckage. Well, I am strongly recommended to development team that this must be updated to something something more attractive, because as a defender I don't get too much. Yeah, but this 150,000 units are destroyed. That means including, of course, the defense. If you got defense, that also counts as a unit, of course, and I believe so. And that should be okay. I'm a little bit rusty about this, but never mind. That means it's very simple to build this. Just two levels of shipyard, one level robotic factory, and space dock are free to build. Okay. So as you can see, I'm continuing to build up resource fields. There is some offers here. You can see this is not that expensive. It's available to everyone. So if you need anything about this, you can. There is officers, help from officers. You can see what that means. You can hire them for 1 week, 3 months, 1 week at least, 3 months at more, per one contract. You can of course put that longer, purchasing the dark matter. Okay, so this is about everything basics everything basics about this little bit triangle. That means I had some activity here on my planet, as of course I know that I am build up the resource fields. That means there is someone active. That means the possibly attacker will see and say, hey, this is the player or his sitter, but probably the player. Okay, I won't spy him yet. I will spy him maybe in a couple of hours. So there is some old tactics. I can remember that you can always for every 2 hours, 1 hour, because I think after 1 hour this is disappear. So every 1 hour you can enter and or do something, small expeditions. You can see here. Okay, I didn't research astrophysics, but never mind. I also will do that one day. Okay, this is a tutorial. I'm playing this because there is a small rewards for it. So so you can see this is interesting game, dark matter. This is not purchased by me. This is a bonus I get by, and everyone else gets by creating an account. I am calling everyone to try this very interesting game. There is a lot of tactics, and you can see there is many patching updates, and there was a very long time to develop such a from ground zero to 7 build up game. There's a little bit explanation about what is the notes of the updates, but I'm definitely voting for yes. Yeah, it's a very good idea to make changes, positive changes, and I'm calling for helping the players to to rebuild their fleets. Also the attackers. It's a very good idea to help them to quickly, or maybe 1 week, or so, I'm not sure, but some time to rebuild almost. But I'm calling for 90% of the fleet and defense can be rebuilt, but there is a time to see to see when developers will make the changes. Okay, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video if you like it, but never mind, like the video to help me make even more good videos. This was an interesting game. I will continue to play. Don't think I will just like that abandon, but who knows, maybe next calling will be with 15 planets, colonies, and immense amounts of ships, who knows. Thanks for watching and stay good. Bye.